Hey guys, and this is it, my new elevator design using 1.8 features that includes slime blocks and of course, the JLevator, yes, oh my god. Okay, let's call this thing the JLevator from now on. Alright. Anyways, so here you can see the redstone wiring. I've let's maybe take a look at the stone version that I think looks the cleanest here. I've got different designs. We can take a look at it, each of these in detail. And yeah, actually in spectator mode we can even go inside. So what this elevator can do is, well, it goes up with 5 meters per second. It goes down with 3.3 meters per second. And as you can see from the front, it's completely flush. You don't even see a single piston. And here you can take a look at the wiring. It was really exhausting to get everything, especially the button call lines into this design too. I don't know, does one of you guys maybe want to write it once so we can demonstrate it? This elevator is even SMP proof, so since you stand in the middle of several blocks, it very rarely happens that you glitch through. And yeah, it works obviously best in single player, but here we can see Mary is going upwards, and that works just fine. So upwards it's 5 meters per second, downwards is a little slower, due to technical reasons with the slime block sticking to the pistons that are retracting them, otherwise if I try to make it faster. But I think you would get fall damage anyways if you made it faster in survival. And yeah, that brings me to the next point. It's obviously survival friendly. Only thing, you sometimes get a bit of fall damage when going upwards. Not when going downwards, but when going upwards. Maybe, Panda, do you want to go survival? And maybe we can see it.
Okay, on which one?
Just on anyone, who cares?
Okay.
So we see him going upwards. And there he got fall damage once. Twice.
Yeah, half a heart.
Half a heart. So it's not really bad, and if you have feather falling boots you can be safe that nothing will happen to you, but just saying, you sometimes get a bit of fall damage when going upwards, but that doesn't happen often, and I think in single player it's almost non-existent. I don't know, but in single player this thing obviously works too, and works even better than in multiplayer. And so the features again, if the elevator is at the top, let me get out of spectator mode here so I can show you. You can actually call it by pressing the button again. I mean, this has to work, otherwise the elevator would be quite useless if it was downwards and you wanted to go up, down, or, you know, other way around, if it was on the opposite side of where you are. But yeah, it uses pretty fancy wiring here, as you can see when I go in spectator mode. There is this line of slime blocks that goes downwards and the other one goes upwards, and I managed to get it into this wiring here without, it's the slime block sticking to anything else. And obviously I'm going to make a tutorial for this thing here, so that's why I'm not going into too much detail with the wiring here. It's basically one chain going upwards, the other one going downwards, and then maybe one thing I can show you, and that is, if I go back to creative, the basic principle of the piston layout. Basically it's just a pulse going upwards and another one going downwards, and yeah, then on each floor there's some pistons trigger, and over here I copied out a slice out of 2 meters from the elevator to show you the principle behind it, because it's kind of a new concept and I wanted to share it with you guys. And it uses slime blocks, which is obviously pretty cool. So over here you see there's this double piston extender, then these pistons here which hide them basically, and the elevator. And if you press the button, it retracts, pushes it up 1 block, and it also retracted it this time. This is because the next layer isn't there to catch it and push it up a further block. So you might think, why do you even need double piston extender? Why do I not just simply build one front facing piston and another one going upwards? And that just doesn't work for a very, very simple reason, but yet very annoying one. And that is, well, if you have any slime block platform over here, there's obviously a slime block in front, and this one, yeah, sticks to everything, including the pistons here. So without a double piston extender, you can try along as much as you want, but you will not get this slime block to not stick to the piston in the next row, or in the row above if you skip one by using an iron block, but then you can't pull it downwards anymore. So you need to use a double piston extender, which leaves this space behind, which you can easily cover with these blocks by retracting it beforehand. So these blocks won't stick to the slime blocks because they're just retracted to the side here. And the piston itself, once it's extended, doesn't stick to the slime blocks either. That's why as soon as this one is moved up 1 block, it can be pushed up by the next one, because the piston is meanwhile still extended and can therefore not be moved, so we don't exceed the 12 block limit. yeah, that's pretty much it. Here you can just take a look at it. Mary helped me building up different designs here. The one I especially like is the one with the mushroom blocks here. Remember, you can actually get these ones in survival now. This looks totally crazy. Let's just write it one more time. Woohoo! La 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 la. Ah, this looks so great. Here we can also see the signal traveling through the elevator. Yeah, and that's my elevator showcase here. This new Slimeblock elevator for 1.8. I'm working on more versions, and if I got something awesome to share with you guys, and Spire is helping me with another version we got planned, which will hopefully be also revealed soon. Yeah, I will obviously upload a video of that one too, but for now, enjoy these elevators here. You will also find them all in the world download, and now, if you're curious, click on the tutorial to see how this one is built. Before I forget, Panda just discovered a technique how you can actually oil this elevator by filling these droppers with a certain item that is called oil. And yeah, if you do that and then press the button, this thing goes a lot faster. Check it out.
It needs some startup time.
It needs some startup time. 3, 2, 1, go! Bong! And here we go. And yeah, so obviously what we did here, we just increased the random tick speed so much that the server was lagging behind, and as soon as we turn it down again, the server tries to catch up. So it is, instead of running at 20 ticks per second, it runs at full speed, and yeah, that's what happens. So Penna, let's do us a favor and yeah, do it quickly downwards again.
Yeah, it's already started. We just have to wait for the next tick. Oh, it didn't go far. But yeah, we can actually show it while this thing is running. If I set now the random tick speed to a high value, you see it just freezing. And if I set it to a low value again, we will have to wait a second, and then you see it running for a few meters.
And and the others get fall damage because it goes so quickly. Yeah, and if you charge it up enough, as we just did, it actually can go full speed all the way up. Let's do it one more time. Come on, freeze it again as soon as it's down. And you can see the clock here doesn't run anymore. And so it actually runs, but it's really slow. So eventually it will toggle the state. Wait for it to at least yeah, process one tick
or
so.
2 times, so we got enough speed accumulated.
Yep.
Come on, clock, turn off. You can do it. They call that a fast clock, you know.
There we go. The clock turned off once. So press the button.
And now I changed the game rule again to a low random tick speed.
And
up and away.
This is actually way faster than flying up. Yeah, so this is how you charge up an elevator. You could probably build this intentionally with command blocks. I don't know if, well, maybe we can even build a survival kind of way, where you just, when you approach the elevator, you have this lag out feature, so that as soon as you press the button, it unleashes the lag and BAM!
Yeah, we could just use Pi's time dilation machine, but I don't think it's practical for servers.
Anyways, yeah, thanks for watching, guys. That's it finally, and yeah, check out the tutorial if you want to build this in survival. Bye!
Bye!
We'll be right back.